Bosco Campus Vision YouTube channel of Kottayam Don Bosco College. I am Ranier, faculty member of Postgraduate Department of English. In this lecture series, I am dealing the paper Language Skills, which is General English paper for first semester UG students of Kerala University. In today's class, I am discussing the second lesson of Unit 3 of the second module, Listening Skills. This lecture deals a drama, Rhinoceros, written by Eugene Ionesco. So I hope you know what is a drama. A drama, it is a mode of fiction represented in performance. It is intended for performing. Okay, usually performed in a theatre. And this particular drama, Rhinoceros, written by Eugene Ionesco, it is a 3-act play. See, what do you mean by this act? Act is actually a division in the scenes of drama. Act is group of scenes. Act is group of scenes that form an important part of a story. So, this is a 3-act play. Drama is also known as play. So, it is a 3-act play. And here you are introduced the first act only. The first act of this play, Rhinoceros. Okay, now let me begin with the writer of the play, Eugene Ionesco. Eugene Ionesco is a Romanian French playwright, and he is one of the foremost figures of French avant-garde theatre. See, what do you mean by this avant-garde theatre? It is a term coined during the postmodern age. Avant-garde suggests new and experimental. So the writer Eugene Ionesco wrote plays in a new and experimental way. His plays depict the solitude and insignificance of human existence in a tangible way. And he started his writing career as a poet and also a critic. So we can say that he was a writer of theatre of absurd. Theatre of absurd, this term may be unfamiliar to you, and this is a type of theatre in which the drama represents the essential meaninglessness of life. Okay, so theatre of absurd. He was a writer of theatre of absurd, and his major works were The Bald Soprano, then The Killer, Rhinoceros, and a novel, The Hermit. So this play, Rhinoceros, was written in 1959. It is a post-war avant-garde drama. And as I mentioned, it is a 3-act play. And the language, structure and symbolism of this play made it exceptional. So it is one of the exceptional dramas penned by Eugene Ionesco. In this drama, the inhabitants of a small town turn to rhinoceros. Only the central character Berengo does not succumb to this metamorphosis. And when we analyze the characters of this drama, there are certain important characters like Berengo, Jean, Daisy, Logician, the old gentleman, etc. So these are the important characters. Berengo is the protagonist. We can say that he is the protagonist. Protagonist means the important or the central character of this play. So Berengo is the central character of this play. So let me begin the summary of the first act. So you are actually provided with only the first act of the play. So the first act begins in a small town square. Jean, there is a character presented, Jean. He is a refined young man, meets his semi-alcoholic friend Berengo. Berengo has a crush in his office named Daisy, but he worries that she favors another man. So as this first act begins, you can see Jean. He is a very refined man, well dressed. He is presented in the drama well dressed, say very elite man. And he has a friend, his name is Berenger. Berenger is the protagonist of this drama. So Berenger is a semi-alcoholic. He has a crush in his office and her name is Daisy, but he suspects that Daisy favors another man in their office. Then, when Jean meets his friend, he reprimands Berenger for his drinking habits and his aimlessness. So, by thinking all these things, Berenger became a drunkard and he has no aim. So, Jean, what happened? What did Jean do? Jean reprimands Berenger for his drinking habits and his aimlessness. While Jean and Berenger discusses life and its challenges, several other conversations proceed around them. So this is one line of the story presented in the first act, and at the same time when these two guys are speaking, several other conversations also proceed around them. And these conversations evoke the sense of everyday life of a town. So there is a town is presented. When these two characters are speaking, several other characters are also speaking. So there were a lot of conversations going on. And the characters are many. These conversations are made by several characters like the waitress of the cafe, then the proprietor of the restaurant and his wife, and as well as a housewife with a cat. Soon what happened? A rhinoceros runs through the town, shocking all except Berenger. Only Berenger was not aware of that, or not, he didn't pay much attention to the rhinoceros. But all others presented in the drama, presented in that theatre, they shocked. And one of the most notable characters in this act were a logician and the gentleman. So a logician and the gentleman, these two guys have an important role in this particular drama. And their conversations revolved around logic. So that he was a logician and his fellow man was an old gentleman. So these two guys are speaking about logic. Logic is one of the central themes of this play. These two guys discuss how many paws a cat has and deduce that anything with 4 paws is a cat. So this deduction is called syllogism. Syllogism is a technique. It is a 3-part logical statement with the main proposition, a secondary one and a conclusion. So there they states that the thing that has 4 paws is a cat. Okay, so from that they deduce that anything with 4 paws is a cat. It is a syllogism. It is the example of a syllogism. And this deduction or syllogism in that place gave an idea of false reasoning in the town. And as the conversation proceeds, again a rhinoceros barges through the town, and that time the rhinoceros kills the housewife's cat. And the characters react to the strange events by obsessing over the details and using logic to purportedly resolve the issue. And what happened, and when we see as the first act closes, it closes with an unsettling feeling that something is not right with this town or the people in it. So that is the play. That is the first act of the play, Rhinoceros. So in this play, a new technique is introduced, syllogism. So that is what I had explained in this particular lesson. So my dear students, this lesson is provided you for the listening, provided you as a listening activity. Try to go through this lesson and write the answers of the questions attached at the end of the lesson. Here I am giving these questions as your assignments. Please try to make answers of these questions and send me through WhatsApp. With this, I am concluding. Thank you. Have a nice time.